With the World Cup going on right now, I thought it would be a lot of fun to head over to 2K and to create different teams representing different countries and to see which one is the last one standing. So in the NBA version of the World Cup that I'm creating, I'm actually going to split some of the teams into countries, but then also a continent or two. For example, Europe will be a team. But starting off, the Boston Celtics are going to be the Team USA. As you can see here, KD, Tatum, Booker, Levine, Bane, Drew Holiday. Before I forget, I want to mention that I didn't absolutely stack Team USA. As you can see, it could be a lot more stacked. The reason being, I just wanted things to be more balanced, and I know if I put LeBron and everyone on Team USA who could be on Team USA, it would just be unfair, and I just wanted more balance. So ignore the last couple guys on the rosters, like Gordon Hayward, Jackson, whatever. They're not going to be playing, but so I made the center position weak for Team USA as well, just for balancing purposes. Heading over then to the Bucks, they're going to be Team Canada. We got Shea, Jamal Murray, Mathurin, RJ Barrett, Wiggins, Dylan Brooks, Olynyk, Dort, Brandon Clark, Chris Boucher, Dwight Powell, Shaden Sharp, Birch, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Corey Joseph. Ignore the two-way players, but that's Team Canada. A couple things I want to touch on before I forget is one, if you go back to Team Canada, you'll notice some of the overalls are higher. I actually bumped them up, again, just for balancing purposes. I upped people's overalls. And then Team Europe here, Luka, Jokic, Gobert, Sabonis, Markkanen, just a giant team here, as you can see. Porzingis, Franz, OG, Valanciunas, the Bogdanoviches, Vucevic, and Schroeder. And then the other thing is, some players, as you'll see here soon, were not born in the country I selected. Like Giannis, I actually put on Africa because his parents are from Nigeria. So instead of putting him on Europe, I wanted to balance things more and put him on Team Africa. And then also Kyrie was born in Australia. I think he might have been doing like Team USA things at one point, but I put him on the Australia team, which I forgot to mention. This is the Team Africa / Australia. So I combined the two, and this is what we get. So Giannis, Embiid, Kyrie, Siakam, Simmons, Giddey, Thibault, Bol, Kuminga, Precious, and yeah. So this is kind of the core team right there. And again, this is Team Africa / Australia. I combined the two because it just made the most sense, and I wanted to keep it at 4 teams. So those are the 4 teams right there, and I split them up into 2 conferences, as you can see, 2 and 2. So 2 East, 2 West. But anyway, let's jump right into the simulation. This is Team USA we're simulating with. Honestly, more losses than I thought. We started off like 7-5, but the first game we're going to look at is Team USA versus Team Europe. As you can see, Luka and Jokic versus Booker, Tatum, and Durant. Let's see who can pull it off. So this is with Team Europe. So Team Europe pulls it off. 41-point triple-double for Luka. He's still putting up monster numbers, even with a stacked team. But, yeah, pretty crazy stuff there from Luka. Spread out, balanced scoring for US right there, as it usually is for Team USA's teams. But, okay, here we go. USA, Team Africa / Australia. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Only the regular season, too, keep in mind. Things will get intense come playoff time. Just kind of simming these games for fun, just to show you guys what's going on in the regular season, how the teams are faring against each other. But, again, the playoffs will really be the most interesting part of the video, I should say. So, again, Team Canada, Team USA. I think this is a Christmas game, actually. I believe they're playing, Christmas. Team USA takes that one. So we are entering the new year, January 1st here, and that means we're going to take a look at the standings, see where everyone's at. So Team Canada is in first in the East. Half game back is Team USA. So pretty close right there. Expected maybe a little better records, but I think they might turn it on here once we get to the middle end of the year. So that's the East. And then flipping on over to the Western Conference, where it's Team Europe and then Team Africa and slash Australia. So they are in first. Okay, and Team Europe's in second. But once again, the teams are half game separated, but 33-3 and 33-4 are their records. Pretty crazy stuff there. So they're doing better than the USA, which I'm kind of surprised. I still thought US, even though I balanced them out, made them a little worse, I still thought the US would be the best team. That could still change, who knows, but I mean, they're already like 6 or 7 games back, so that might stay the way it is. But looking at the stats, very balanced scoring, but Tatum is the leading scorer for Team USA. And then flipping on over to Team Canada, you got Shea, 21 a game. Murray, this is kind of what we expected. Balanced scoring, nobody really, averaging 30 plus. I mean, maybe Luka will be, but yeah. So that's what Team Canada is looking like. And then we'll flip on over to Team Europe right here. Luka doing Luka things, 35, 10, and 13. Not bad. Averaging 2 assists or 2 steals as well. And then the second leading scorer, Jokic. So Jokic is putting up 22, 9, and about 10. Nothing too surprising there. Luka's playing a ton. He's playing 39 minutes a game. Not sure why, but yeah, that's what that's looking like. And then the rest is kind of just balanced. Bogdanovic. The other Bogdanovic really isn't playing. That's interesting. But yeah, so then now flipping on over to the final team, Team Africa / Australia. Giannis leading the way in points, 22, 9, and 8. Embiid behind him. Irving behind him. Kind of what we expected there. And then you got Siakam, Giddey. Kuminga playing pretty well this year. I did bump up his overall a little bit, but he's still 79 and playing very well. So a little surprising there, but those are what the stats are looking like. I'll show you guys the standings and stats once again at the very end of the year. But now we're around the All-Star break, so I want to show you guys the All-Star teams. We got Luka, who's on one of our teams, Giannis, obviously, Jokic, nobody else on Team Luka, and then Team LeBron, there's Tatum, Durant, and Embiid. So about 6 guys from our 4 teams. And I think that would have changed. I mean, there's so many good guys on those teams, but everything, like scoring and all the stats are so balanced that I think that cost us a few more spots. So we skipped ahead in the simulation quite a bit, and now we're at the final day of the regular season. I'm going to go back and show you, or go ahead and show you the standings and then stats. So the standings, the East, okay, so Team USA did flip Team Canada, so they're first in the East, followed by Team Canada, 3 games back. Both could end up with 60-plus wins right there. Not bad. So flipping to the Western Conference, Europe stayed in first. They flipped them as well. Europe is in first, 67 wins. Team Australia / Africa in second, 3 games back, 64 wins there. So heading on over to the player stats, we'll take a look at all of the teams again quickly. So Tatum, once again, is the leading scorer for Team USA. And then you got, all those guys following him. KD's second. Shea, look like he's had a really good year. So leading Team Canada right there. Jamal Murray, Mathurin, RJ Barrett having pretty solid years as well. Team Europe, Luka. Numbers did fall down quite a bit, actually, because when we looked first, I think he was averaging 35, 36 a game. So numbers have fallen a bit, but other guys' numbers have probably increased a little bit as well. And then the final team here, Giannis still leading the way, followed by Embiid and Kyrie. And as you can see, this team shoots the 3 ball very poorly. Kyrie is like the only above average. You got him, but then everyone else, other than maybe like Siakam, I guess, shoots it super low, but they still have, 60-plus wins. So the awards here. MVP goes to Ja. Monster numbers, monster year for him. Jaden Ivey, rookie. Bam, defensive, okay. Most improved, Banton, I didn't know that, okay. I know who he is, but I didn't realize he was even going to be an option, but there he is. So, heading over to the All-NBA. Team Europe has 2 first-team All-NBA guys, Luka and Jokic, while Team Africa / Australia has Giannis there. Nobody on Team All-NBA second team, but then Tatum from Team USA is on third team there, and then Luka made an all-defensive first team. What is happening? Okay, also wasn't expecting. All defensive second team Shea, Giannis there. So pretty crazy. Luka, man, wow. Was not expecting an all defensive first team from Luka. So here we go. Playoffs. This is why you guys are here, and this is what I was waiting for. These playoffs are going to be crazy, and yeah. So all the teams are either 1 or 2 seeds in their conferences, and what I'm going to be doing is I want all the teams to meet in the conference finals, right? That's going to make the video more exciting, everything like that. So I'm going to actually force win some of these, just so we can get, not when we get to the conference finals or finals, obviously, but just to get to the conference finals to make sure all of these teams play against each other, right? So Team Canada will force win there, and then simulate game. Boom, they'll win. Yep. And then, yeah, so I'm going to skip ahead. Here we go, on to the second round. Yeah, so same thing, basically. We want to get to the conference finals, all 4 teams, so we're going to force win the ones that we need, right? Not every single game, but just the ones we need. And I'll go ahead and skip ahead to the conference finals in a second here as well. And boom, just like that, they're set. Conference finals are set. Team Europe versus Team Africa/Australia. And then on the other side, Team USA versus Team Canada. I'm really looking forward to this. We will probably look at this first. Yep. So we got Kyrie, Giannis, and Embiid versus Luka and Jokic. And wow, these series are going to be intense. I think I did a really good job of balancing. I mean, we'll obviously see in a second, but I think I did a good job of balancing these ones out. As you see, this game actually finished up already. Dort had 26 in 17 minutes. Okay. But you see, Team USA takes game 1 there. Team Europe takes game 1, so both are up in that one, in those 1-0. And then I think I'm going to simcast most of these other games here. Big night for Kyrie there. But yeah, I'm going to simcast, I think, pretty much the remaining games. And we'll either, while in the simcast, we can skip ahead quickly, or we can jump into like 1-possession games at the end. So Team USA versus Team Canada right here, as you see. This is going to be a good series. I think USA is slightly better, but okay, they're up. Both series are 2-0. No, we don't like to see that. We want some close series here. Hopefully we can get that. I'm going to simcast game 3 of Europe and then versus Africa, Australia here. So we want the Lakers to win, so it can go up 2-1. Hopefully they can keep the lead here. They're up about 15. They got a pretty healthy lead, but Europe, oh my gosh, they came back for a second, but the Lakers Team Africa pulls ahead up around 10. Fourth quarter here, keeping that lead around 10, okay, single digits now. Got to hold off Luka and Jokic as best as you can. They pull off the 13-point win there. It is now a 2-1 series. Taking a look at the box score quickly, so, okay, and very balanced scoring there from Australia/Africa there. Europe, Jokic, okay, has a good game. Luka, not so much. But both series are now 2-1. So we'd like to see that. We'd love to see that. So simcast for game 4 now between US and Canada. Back and forth game, okay. Team Canada up 15 now, though. So they're taking that into, let's see, middle third quarter. Okay, now it's all tied. Huge comeback from the U.S. And now in the fourth quarter, Canada back up. They want to pull away, but they just can't. 5 minutes left, 1-point game here. Tied up, 4 minutes left. Back and forth. It seems like a game we're gonna have to jump into unless Canada pulls away right here, and they do. So they win by 8. They pulled away late, and it's now 2-2 after being down 2-0. Jamal Murray, huge game for Team Canada. Only missed 5 shots, didn't miss a free throw, and then you look the balance scoring for U.S. Like it normally is there, with Levine leading the way. So 2-2. Now I'm going to simcast this game, or actually just simulate it. 3-1. So that series doesn't look great. We're gonna simcast it because it could be over now, and then we can just focus on the other series. But yeah, so let's jump into the simcast here. So Golden State, I should say, Team Europe. So if they take this game, they head to the NBA Finals to face the winner of US and Canada. As you see, they have a good lead here heading into the second half. Oh my, they're up like 30. They're up 30 plus. That's going to be it. Team Europe, dominant Eastern Conference performance over Team Africa and Australia, and they are moving on to the NBA Finals, like I said, to face the winner of US versus Canada. And man, Embiid just struggles in the simulation. He's not a great simulation player. Struggled that game mightily. And now we focus on this series that's 2-2, the Eastern Conference Finals between Team Canada and Team USA. And okay, so US up here, heading into the second quarter. Now, late second quarter, it's basically tied, back and forth game, just like the last one. This series is a lot more evenly matched than kind of what I was expecting. You know, we're at 2-2, and basically every game, it seems like, is just back and forth the entire way. And, well, now you see US kind of pulling away right as I say that. They're up about 8 right here, 5 minutes left in the fourth, still up 8. Very high-scoring game here. The offenses are cooking this game. 6-point game here, minute left, and this could be a game we jump in. This is going to be a game we jump in. 1-point game, Team USA up, and they have to foul. So yeah, I'm planning on jumping, as long as the games are close, I'm going to jump into like every game that I possibly can, just to show you guys. I'm not actually playing in these games, I'm just letting it play through, letting the CPU control everyone, but it is interesting to watch as well. So Team Canada needs a bucket here to tie the game, but Brook Lopez comes through with the block. They still have the chance, though. Shea down to Clark. Clark is fouled by Brook this time, and he's got 2, so he can tie it here, setting up a potential, yep, he ties it. Potential game winner for Tatum, tied to go up 3-2. Jason Tatum, step back, shot in and out, and we're going to OT. This high-scoring game will only increase, like, look at this, 160 to 160, basically. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to jump back in. Canada this time, up by 2. Intense game here. Tatum with the ball. They could go 2 for 1. Tatum shot, no good. Gets the rebound. Back up. Not a foul, but he makes it. I'm surprised they didn't call that. I feel like they usually do. Other way, Shea, open 3, and he just can't hit it. Shea's one weakness, basically, that he has, 3-point shooting, comes. Oh no, Tatum, the game winner, cannot get it to go. Similar to regulation there, and it's tied. We head to another OT, so I'm simulating ahead, double overtime, and look at the score right now. 171 to 168, and they take it. Team Canada, right? That was Canada. So Canada's up 3-2 after being down 2-0. Absolutely insane comeback, and now we're jumping into Game 6, but Team USA, strong start here in the first quarter or so, but like every other game, we go back and forth, but USA now pulls ahead. They're up, okay, wow. These teams get up by a decent amount, but then come back, and then it's back and forth for a while, every time. Now US back up 11, down to single digits, okay, couple possession game, 4 minutes left in the game, couple possession game. Let's see if this is another game that we jump into, we'll see. If it's a couple possession game, I'll jump in probably, but 5 points still, 13 seconds. Yeah, that'll be game. So, yep. So, no, team. Wait, did I just skip ahead? I think I might have just cut something out. Possibly. I'm confused myself there. But Team USA, I think I cut out Game 7, didn't I? Crap. But Team USA is going to head on to the finals there. It was a 7-game series. I think I actually accidentally cut that out. Let me know down in the comments below. I'll watch it over again too, but I might have accidentally cut out Game 7. But yes, Team USA moving on, and we get a Team USA Europe final. This should be amazing. This is kind of what I was looking forward to here. Team USA versus Team Europe. Kind of what maybe I expected going into it, and because Luka is just a simulation glitch, as you guys know. Monster game one for him. Bogdanovic, chipping in 24 right there. Super efficient day for him. And then on US's side, balanced scoring as always, Levine and Durant leading the way. And by the way, in the Eastern Conference Finals, I had my games mixed up when I was talking. I thought we were a game behind what we were. So that final game when USA won by 5, that was the game 7. And I was thinking that was game 6. I don't know why, but that's why I was confused. Now jumping into game 2 here, US is up, so they're looking to tie the series here. They're on the road. Close game, though. We got a close game heading into the 4th. Very high scoring game as well. But Team Europe pulls ahead. They're up 5, up by 8, 5, and Europe is just so strong, man. They're so tough. They can drop, 136 for Europe, and they take it. Doncic is just a force. Anunoby added 20 there. Bogdanovic continues his strong series, and that's what that looks like. So it's 2-0, Team Europe, and this is basically do or die for Team USA. They need this game if they want to have a chance to win this finals. So let's see if they can win. Not a good start, though. They're down 10-plus points here. Going into the 4th, no. Team USA? Team USA ties it. They take the lead with 30 seconds left. Oh my gosh, they came down. They were down like 10 plus. But Team Europe goes ahead on that Luka layup. But US was down like 10 plus with just a few minutes left. That's an insane comeback. Tatum coming in and blocked by Porzingis. 1-point game still. Booker with the drive. Gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2 with a chance to go ahead with 11 seconds left. U.S. needs both of these. They need this game badly. Booker, we see with 21 tonight, ties the game with the go-ahead. Free throw here, maybe? There we go. 120-119. Team USA, Luka with the ball, trying to basically close out these finals and get a game winner for Team Europe. What can he do? 2 seconds left. Pulls up for 3. No! And Team USA is alive still. 2-1. They needed that game. If Luka hits that, it's 3-0, and this is a wrap. So Team USA needed it, and they got it. So moving into Game 4 now, we're simcasting again on this one. Back and forth game. You like to see that. All the other games, I feel like teams jumped out in the finals, jumped out to a big lead, and then it was either they'd keep it or, maybe a little comeback like we saw last game, but this one's very close. They tie it. U.S. can score points in bunches, as you can see, down 2 against Europe, but Bane gets fouled, so he's going to the line, chance to tie, and he does tie it. 128, 5 seconds left. Luka with the ball, another chance to win it, gives it up to Jokic. He had like an 8-footer to win the game, and he cannot hit it. But it didn't matter because Team Europe came out and scored 19 overtime points. 19! And they win that. They're up 3-2, or 3-1, I should say. Or I'm confusing myself again. Is it 3-1 or 3-2? But it doesn't matter because Team USA is crushing them in this game. Up 20, 25 points, something like that. Dominant performance, 155. So it's 3-2 now. So it was 3-1. 48-point triple-double for Luka, and they still get wrecked. Not great, but Team USA, they're alive. 3-2. They were down 3-1. Let's see if they can make that 3-1 comeback. We'll see. I don't know. I have my doubts, except now they're looking pretty good again, leading most of this game, but now trail. Heading into the 4th quarter, it's a 2-possession game, and this is another intense game. These games have been great, just like some of the conference finals games. This game is 5 points, 2 minutes left. 1-point game. Okay, 7-point game, 26 seconds left. 4 points, and that should do it. So, gonna skip through that. And we are headed to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I'm actually surprised U.S. has forced this Game 7. I thought they were down 3-1, but here we go. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Team Europe at home in Oakland. And Okay, U.S. though looking to come back from down 3-1. They were leading for a while, but now Trail take the lead back and forth once again. These games, like I said before, have been absolutely crazy. U.S. up 3 minutes left. Now it's 8-9 point game. Let's see. Oh, they come back though. Team Europe storms back, and it's a 1 point game. 44 seconds left. We're jumping in. Once again, another unreal game. And these teams, like I said before, I did a great job balancing. I'm actually surprised how good of a job I did balancing these teams, because all these games are amazing. Down 3, Team Europe with the ball, 30 seconds left. Bogdanovic gives the ball up to Luka. What are you doing? There we go. Gives it up to Luka, finally. But just too late. He's going to have to force up a 3 for the tie. Now off the back rim, and they're going to have to foul. They're going to foul. Luka's going to foul Holiday there. Holiday 2 to seal it, and he's going to do it. Well, I guess it doesn't seal it. There's still time, technically, but most likely that's going to be it. They need a 3, though. Oh, Porzingis pops out, splashes to 3. Okay, 2 point game. Booker is fouled. He will have a time. Now if he makes these, he'll ice it, in my opinion. In 2K, I think this is 4 point game, 9 seconds left. I don't think the other team has a chance. So, and that's going to do it right there. Porzingis another 3. But that doesn't matter, in and out. USA wins the championship by 4 points over Team Europe in 7 games. Wow, that was crazy. Jason Tatum is the finals MVP right there. That was a lot of fun, and the playoffs got really intense there too. Crazy balanced teams. I'm surprised. That worked out really well, because I didn't think the teams would be as balanced as they were. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to leave a like on this video. If you're new, subscribe for more videos similar to this one, and also go back and check out some of my other ones. I have other videos similar to this as well. But anyways, guys, peace out.